Obviously, there's a lot of water to go under the bridge if Penrith are to win the fifth, but you can certainly mount a case that if they do, it would be the finest of the lot if we look at the statistics around it. So they left Las Vegas in the top four when they beat the Sharks, fell out of the top four immediately after that, only won 2 of their next 10, sat on the bottom of the ladder in June. They've climbed 13 positions in 9 weeks to jump into the top four. Now they obviously hit that tough run where they play the likes of the Storm and the Raiders across this next few weeks.
What I would say about Penrith is we find a way to move the posts on them. Like, if they win their fifth, they're going to be the greatest. Like, they've won four in a row. And we all got this narrative of like, they were last and what a run. And it's been an incredible run. What they've done the last 3 months through Origin off the back of winning four straight is enough for me to say, what a franchise, what a club, well led, well managed, all that kind of stuff. But I can just start to hear and see the narrative from people in the media like, oh, if they win their fifth, like they've won four in a row. That's ridiculous.
Oh, 100%. They don't have to achieve anything else. I guess retro, my question would be, would that be the best of the five if they won it? It would be, I mean, everything they've done is remarkable, but this would almost be another level again.
They all have their little touches of
Yeah.
specialness. I think even if they just make the finals
Mm.
this year,
Mm.
it's probably Ivan's best coaching year. Because, don't forget at the start of the year, everyone was saying they'll win it for sure. Then they're saying, well, they can't possibly finish last. Then they're saying, well, they can't make the 8. Then they're saying they can't make the 4. Now they're saying, oh, well, maybe they'll make a 5th. Yeah, so the narrative constantly changes. But there was a point where even Ivan was kind of shaking his head saying, we haven't been in this position. And he coached his way out of it. So I think that's a pretty big deal. And with different kids coming through, probably not in the same way. I don't feel like they feel like the same team in as past. They're not as suffocating, but they are a little more youthy.
Gets harder each time, obviously, because teams pick off the fringes and your depth gets tested and it just gets harder and harder and harder, and then to dig yourself out of a hole at the same time. Yeah, I agree 100%. It's been a masterclass.